Hello! So, since it's Halloween and I have to go to pumpkin, I'm putting my hair up to leave the house. But, as it's Halloween, I decided to show you how to get started on your Dorothy braids if you happen to be going as Dorothy this year for the Wizard of Oz, which I went as a few years ago. So, I'm going to show you how to get them started, tell you how to finish them, and then I'm going to finish putting up my hair in a Chinese braided bun. So, as you see, it's already wavy because I slept in braids last night. But for Dorothy braids, what we want to do is split it down the middle. I have found the best thing for splitting it is my giant chopstick. So, my parts are never quite completely straight, but they're somewhat decently straight. So split, not bad. I take the half I'm currently not working on and wrap a hair tie around it to keep it out of the way. Alrighty, so what you're going to do is, of course, get your hair ready to go by brushing it out. I'm going to brush it back just a little bit, and then we're going to start rolling. And you want to get up, right up near your part, and roll. When you roll, you just want to take your fingers and add hair. And roll. And just keep on with a nice tight roll until you get behind your ear. Now you want to separate your roll from the rest of your hair. Go ahead and give it a few more turns just to make sure you got your roll going. And then to make sure that our roll will stay, we're going to take what's left and just split it in English braid. Now you don't have to braid very far, because if you remember correctly, Judy Garland, the bottoms of her pigtails were actually curled and not braided. But I find to hold the roll in place without hairspray and pins and the like, that you just braid it a couple times. Usually go to the bottom of my neck. And then what you want to do is get yourself one of your hair ties, tie it off, and then set the rest. Hot curlers, you can use curling iron if curling irons actually work for you, whichever. Alright, and then you just tie a bow and you'll have your Judy Garland braids. You'll have your Dorothy braids and be done. But since I'm not quite doing that entire hairstyle to go and you know, pick out a pumpkin and groom my dog, I'm going to go ahead and finish my own hairstyle. So I will see you after the transition. Alrighty, so we got the hair all braided. Nice. And now I am going to state it at a Chinese bun. Before I do that, I know I'm going to have a couple little pieces sticking out, so let me grab, there we go, a bobby pin. Okay, for this I'm using straight up regular old cheapy chopsticks. I did sand them so they wouldn't catch and tear my hair, but I mean, these are like 10 cents. So, alright. So what we want to do, pull this a little tighter, run a chopstick through one braid over to another braid, like that. Try to make sure your ends are fairly even. Now I am going to cross them up and around, and then down and around and up and around. Now here's the fun part, tucking in all these stray hairs underneath the braids. I may not need a bobby pin if I can get them all in. so. Ends are all nice and tucked in there. And then we're going to take, oh, I see some sticking out up here at the top. I'm going to take our other chopstick and run it through. There we go, like so. And there we have our braided Chinese bun. And it even looks cute from the front because of the rolls. Snifty. Alrighty, well, that is my hairdo for the day. And since I love yins, I am going to include a picture of me as Dorothy at the end with my little schnauzer Brutus who went as Toto because he didn't actually have to wear doggy clothes. Alrighty, have a happy Halloween!